listed to be convicted on a more serious charge of murder, which carries a minimum sentence of 15 years in prison. In the appeal court, state advocate Gerry Nel argued that Judge Thokozile Masipa disregarded crucial circumstantial evidence. However, Pistorius' lawyer, advocate Barry Rube, refused to concede that Pistorius knew his actions were unlawful, arguing that Pistorius had been on his stumps and believed he was in danger. For more on the expected ruling, let's cross live now to our reporter in Bloemfontein, Griselda Lewis. A very good morning to you. I think everyone is on tenterhooks to find out exactly what the outcome of today's proceedings will be. Good morning.
Well, a very good morning to you once again, Ayanda. Certainly D-Day for Oscar Pistorius. He will know whether he will go to jail for murder or not. But one of the crucial issues also that are expected to be clarified inside this court is it's the principle of dolus eventualis, whether Oscar Pistorius foresaw when he fired those 4 shots, whether he foresaw he would shoot and kill someone. But certainly there are people who know more. Let's chat now to Estienne Ferreira, who's our law expert this morning, criminal law expert. Estienne, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Certainly a big day in this issue this morning. Oscar Pistorius will certainly know whether he will go to jail for murder or not. But what exactly is at stake here?
Good morning. Yes, what exactly is at stake here is essential. It's just Oscar's whole life is at stake here. He already sat his sentence that he received in the High Court from Pretoria. Now he's thinking, listen, I've done my sentencing. Now he's back at the appeal court again, staring in the face of a sentence to 10 to 15 years again for the same crime. So essentially his whole life is at stake here.
The issue of dolus eventualis and how that is applied, certainly there's been a lot, but that's been the main bone of contention in this matter. Do we expect any clarification on the principle of dolus eventualis and how that should be applied?
I think we can expect clarification. At the end of the day, the only person that will know what happened is Oscar, but everything that's happened to him through the trial leads to dolus eventualis. If you look at dolus eventualis, the definition thereof is you shoot a weapon through a door and then you must foresee something or somebody is behind the door. That's why you're shooting. That is exactly what happened in this trial here. So I think we can expect clarification on that matter here in the appeal court today.
If the state is successful in this matter, if it is successful in overturning Oscar Pistorius' conviction from culpable homicide to murder, what happens next?
What happens next will be sent back to the High Court, where there'll be arguments again on the sentencing issue. I'm not saying a retrial, it's just on the sentencing, where they will argue again that the sentence that was handed down to Oscar was wrong in the first place. So the whole issue will be then, for if he gets convicted of murder again, what sentence he'll receive in the High Court again.
If they do find in the state's favour, does the defence have any other option apart from the Supreme Court of Appeal?
Of course, yes. If they find in the state's favour and the defence feels that Oscar's rights has been trampled on, they can always take it a step higher than the appeal court and go to the Constitutional Court if they can prove beyond reasonable doubt that his constitutional rights were trampled on from the start.
All right, Estienne Ferreira, thank you very much for your time this morning. Certainly we'll chat to him much more later as well. He'll also give us some analysis after the ruling here at the Supreme Court of Appeal here in Bloemfontein. But certainly a hive of activity outside this court. The media have already started arriving. Some of the legal representatives as well of the state have arrived here. But certainly all eyes are on the Supreme Court of Appeal this morning here in Bloemfontein to hear what that ruling will be, whether Oscar Pistorius will go to jail for murder or not.
Well, thanks so much for that update, Griselda. We'll catch up with you a little bit later. Let's turn